a tough low post presence.
Butler to bring it up. It's an 11-point game. Jimmy Butler, he's now 5 for 6.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And scores.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Serge Ibaka swats it. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Ibaka, baseline drive to Butler. Tough make through traffic.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Toronto with the basketball. So Lowry fires the three, off the mark. No good. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Substitution being made in this one. Butler into the front court. The lead is 15. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
2 minutes left.
Powell to Stanley Johnson. Trying to cash in. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make it tough. Play.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Butler to bring it up. His guys up by 15. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Fred VanVleet. Dragic with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Screen coming. Fred VanVleet to Stanley Johnson. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Nowitzki. Sizing up the defense. Stanley Johnson guarded by Jimmy Butler. Dragic with it. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Has a chance. Cleared by Ibaka.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Pascal Siakam knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Cruises inside for two.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lowry to Waiters. A lot of contact, no whistle. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Miami Heat, number 8, Bismuth Biyombo. Into the game for the Toronto Raptors, number 33, Marc Gasol.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Vince Carter. Biyombo rocking the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Knocks down the first.
Entering the game for the Raptors, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
Two for two on that trip. Lynn with it. Looking to make something happen. Vince Carter. Scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Dirk Nowitzki, couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Get it, shoot it again.
Miami with the basketball. Lynn to Carter. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Waiters. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
And number 32, Jimmer Fredette.
Screen right.
The screen sets him up for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Bismack Biyombo snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
I got ball.
Raptors have the rebound.
I missed it.
Toronto has the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Waiters. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epic gimmick of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Toronto Raptors, number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Lowry to Waiters. Lowry to Waiters. 4-3. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back. The Heat with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up for